Welcome to my channel, Chisme Más, where I will keep you reporting daily on the entertainment world, the channel where you will learn about the lives of celebrities, scandals, couple, and much more. Why September 4 is a key day for the IRS to send a stimulus check. The Tax Collection Office, IRS, will close its calendar for sending the stimulus check under the CARES Act on September 4. On that date, aid will be sent for couples who earn up to $200,000 annually but will not receive the full amount of $2,400. Remember that these people have to count an additional 14 days after sending the funds, so they will receive the money in the middle of the month. There are two other important dates for the IRS since there are people who could not apply for the aid before May 29 or made changes for those people that shipment will be on September 11. It should be remembered that in October 15, people with incomes less than $12,000 per year and $24,000 per year per couple can request the money before or at least the latest on that date to receive in the end of 2020. Despite the dates mentioned, if a person did not receive or did not claim the stimulus check, they can request it when they file the tax report for the following year. If Congress approved the new aid package in September, recipients may receive the money later that month, as well as the IRS releasing schedule for sending the new $1,200 check, deposit, or card. HEO's Law and HERO's Law, which of the two proposals will give a bigger stimulus check. Under the CARES Act, a family of 2 adults and 6 children under the age 17 could receive a total of $5,400. Lawmakers are still debating to reach an agreement on how much money they can give citizens in a second stimulus check. So far, 2 proposals have been made: the HEROES Act and the HEALS Act, and then we tell you how much you're considering giving each of them. As you will know, the first stimulus check was approved in March through the CARES Act. In this law, for each dependent child under the age of 17, that families had they received an extra $500 to the $1,200 they gave to be eligible adults, according to CNET. So in theory, a family of 2 adults and 6 children under the age of 17 will receive a total of $5,400. That is $1,200 for each adult and $3,000 for all children. But how much to propose to give in the HEALS Act and the HEROES Act? In the HEALS Act, similar to the CARES Act, the HEALS Act, introduced by Republicans, does not put a limit on the amount of money for each dependent that a family can claim. The difference is that it does not have a limit of dependents are under 17 years of age to receive the $500 extra. In other words, dependents of legal age can also receive this money. Therefore, the amount of money that you should receive with the law will be greater the more dependents you have. In the HEROES Act, the law was proposed by Democrats, and although its approval has never been voted on the Senate, it has not been formally rejected either. The HEROES Act will establish a limit of $6,000 for households of 5 or more people. That is basically proposes to give $1,200 for each adult and $1,200 for each dependent, with a maximum of 3 dependents per family. Take into account that this amount depends on the approval of either of the 2 acts as originally proposed. But with lawmakers still approving on a second stimulus check or package, those amounts could change. IRS keys on alerts that thousands of people receive for financial aid. There are people who ask for more information. IRS updated its question and answer system on a question that I have been constant to receive financial aid. When users check the delivery date of their check or make their corresponding request, thousands of people have received that message. More information is needed, which has sparked concern over the fear that the money will not be recovered. IRS explained possible reasons for the alert and gave suggestions on how to resolve it. The reasons are if when you go to the Get My Payment section, the system has previously provided you with a payment date and receive it, you need more information. It's possible that your payment has been returned to the IRS, the authority indicating. What can you do if you have that certain situation? Provide your bank account information to receive your payment. If you have not received your payment within 14 days of the payment date, periodically review the Get My Payment section. If the IRS received your payment because the post office was unable to deliver it, the agency will update your payment status to need more information, at which point you can enter your bank account information. If you do not provide your bank account information, the IRS will hold your economic impact payment until it receives that information. The bank account. The federal office indicates that if per person eligible for the economic impact payment but does not have their direct deposit information to send their payment electronically, it must be updated. You must provide your banking information once you have properly verified your identity. Make sure the routing numbers and account type are correct. You can find this information on one of your checks through your online banking application or by contacting your bank directly. Direct deposit is the fastest way to get your payment. For the information on the prepaid debit card, you can go to the Financial Impact Payment website to prepay for the prepaid debit card. The authority indicates that some other people with an aforementioned alert may provide information on reloadable prepaid debit card. Many reloadable prepaid cards have account and routing number that you can provide to the IRS through the Get My Payment app. What causes the IRS withhold stimulus check from 50,000 married beneficiaries, alimony debts, joint tax return, and a programmatic error caused the garnishment of money that IRS is now preparing to send. An Internal Revenue Service, or as you call it, IRS, error led that the agency withhold the stimulus payments in marriage cases where the spouses filed joint tax return. The IRS is preparing to send payment next month to 50,000 beneficiaries who are assumed to have already received the funds. The situation affects spouses whose husband or wives owed alimony instead of using support debtor funds to meet the obligation. The agency also saves the other spouse money. The money withholding affected both people who filed Form 8379, injured spouse allowance, along with their 2019 or 2018 federal tax return, and those who did not that procedure. So also that person that did not do that procedure. The document informs that the collection office that you should not withhold money from the injured spouse just because your husband or wife has outstanding pension obligation. Potential recipients do not have to go through any additional paperwork for their portion of this money on September. The IRS said in a statement that this week on its website, affected taxpayer can check the status of their payment using Get My Payment tool, also available on irs.gov. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Chisme Más. Turn on the notification bell to receive notifications when I upload new videos. Like, comment below, and share.